Hey guys, it's Kathy at One Sweet Shop. I'm doing something, I'm dabbling in something else tonight because I was making some bookmarks after work today. And I ended up printing them on photo paper, so they turned out really nice and bright and shiny. And look at how beautiful my Epson prints on photo paper. It's just gorgeous, but I wanted them to be just a little bit thicker, a little bit thin, because I want it to be a good bookmark. So I had some extra sheets of paper that I had got from, I think it was Pink Monarch Prints, or Pink Monarch Studio. And I bought this paper, and what I ended up doing is I ended up gluing some of the bookmarks to this backing so that I would have a heavier backing. So all of these ended up being backed here, and I've got quite a few of them. I did a lot of multiples because I really liked what they looked like. And I have a few books to put them in, and I wanted to have different bookmarks for them, but I'm going to put them in sets of twos into some books I have. So I thought that they'd look really pretty if I put a backing on them. And now what I want to do is I'm going to laminate them because I'd like them to be just a little bit stronger in there. And I've left a little bit of room between them in the sheets here because I want to be able to cut around them a little bit and have some space. So I have my laminator going here, but I don't know, I'm going to say it's 5mm. I don't know if it is or not. I'm not quite sure how to tell the difference in the thicknesses, but I do have these laminate sheets and I'd like to use them. I'm not sure how thick these are though. Which side opens? I can't tell which side opens even. There it is. So I'm going to try to send these through. I'm going to lay them down on the sheets there, so I can do a couple sets. It's going to waste a little bit of this laminating, but I can't really get around that, so it's going to do it anyway, so it'll waste a little bit as I'm doing this. If I had some little projects to put along the sides here, I think I would do that, but thought I'd get this all loaded in, and I'm waiting for it to come. I think it turns green. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been laminating, but I'm going to put these in and see what happens. I wish I had some little label tags. I would have ran them along there and we could have laminated with some little label tags at the same time and just had those, but that's okay. I'm not wasting that many sheets. There we go. There's another sheet. And do I have, I think I have another one under here. And then I'm going to have to open a new box because that's it. I think I've used 50 sheets of laminate here. I was making tags this summer and I was using, I was laminating them. And I used a lot of, oh, it says it's ready now. So, okay, we're going to see what this, you know, the summer when I was doing tags, I had to go and send it through twice. So we're going to see what happens this time, whether or not I'm going to have to send it through twice or whether it's going to work the way it is. They're pretty thick, but I'm hoping it's going to be okay. So you know what? Let's do this one as number 1 here and see what happens here as I send it through. If I have to, I'll send it through a second time. Oh, I think I'm going to have to move some stuff out of the way. There we go. I don't know why these things seem to bend over. And you know, it's not the first time it's done that. It's done that before. Where am I going to put this? Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why those corners bend over when it goes through the machine. So, but okay. I'm going to send a second one through. And I'm going to see if this one goes through flat. But I think I'm going to send this, yeah, it did. So I'm going to send this one through again, and I'm going to see if I can flatten out those corners. Just because that's a little annoying. I want to be able to cut those. Still pretty hot. Maybe I'll flip it over and do this side. Still pretty hot. This one came out nice and straight. Oh my goodness, what's on there? It looks like something baked on it. I'm going to send this one through again, and I'm going to see if I can make those corners smooth out there. I don't know if you're supposed to send it through twice, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yep, I am. But you know what? It's going to give them that strength I'm looking for. Like, it really makes it strong once I do that. Nice. I don't want to have any spaces there. Oh, I'm going to have to fold this one up. I don't know why that one folded under like that. It's really kind of annoying. But maybe I was pushing it too much when it first started through. I don't know. I'm hoping. Now, how did this one turn out? This one's pretty good. I got a little ripple there. I think I'm going to send it through too. So I'm going to give it a second go in here. Oh yeah, that smoothed it out kind of nice. So that's okay. And I don't seem to have any air pockets in there, so that's good. That one turned out really, really good. Now I'm going to get another one going, because I'm going to try to do all of these tonight. Oh yeah, that looks good. It might take 2 times, but at least it goes through well, right? I'll move this one out of the way. I love these little country ones. I think this would look so good inside a little recipe journal. If I put those inside of a recipe journal. Oops, that one's moving a little bit. Oh darn. Look at what I did. Okay, well, let's get that started. Maybe. Oh dear. Okay, well, you know what? We'll start it in there, and we'll see what happens. And I'll just have to line these up as we go, I think, because they wanted to go silly-willy in there. Oh, and this one creased over too. I guess I'm going to have to hold down these edges when I'm sending them through. That's okay. I'll flip it over and I'll send it the other side. Oh, this one's really close. Oh, I'm not really happy about that. It's going to be really hard to cut. I might have to send it through on a second sheet. Well, if I do, I do. Not much I can do about it. Just gotta put up with the errors where they happen. There, that's better. Hopefully it'll smooth this little edge out. I'm not the straightest person to be laminating. It looks like I'm going a little crooked on here. That could be why it keeps folding up. I love this Scotch thermal laminating sheets, so like they're fantastic. Okay, now this one here, let me see. I have room, so you know what? I'm going to move these over because I don't want them to be touching each other at all. Whoops, come on out. There you go. That straightened it out. I should maybe have a sheet of paper. That's what I could do. Let's put a sheet of paper here. Let's put this right here because it'll hold them all up, hopefully, as I'm doing this, hopefully. I don't know. It'll be questionable. Okay. So let's start that little guy through. Right, there he goes. I don't want them to catch. Seems like it catches right here when it's coming out. Maybe there's a flaw in my machine right there. I don't know. Okay, is there any more sheets? I am out of this one. So I have a brand new package and there's 50 pouches in here. These things are pretty expensive. I think these things are like, here I think they're almost $30. But the Scotch brand is way better than, I've tried some cheaper brands, and boy, were they terrible. They were just terrible pouches, and they didn't work very well at all. Okay, I'm gonna just send that one through again. And I'm gonna pull a couple more pouches out of here, because I still have quite a few sheets to do. Open this up. I didn't leave myself much room, did I? Oh well. I'll figure it out as I go. Okay, so that one's good. Do I have to send it through again? No, I'm good there. This one is looking pretty smooth now. There's a little crease right there, but these are okay. They all sealed well. I'll just have to be really careful when I'm cutting them. But it just makes the best bookmarks. It's just wonderful. That's a good one. Okay, let me just flip this over here. And then I can put them inside these pouches as I go along here. Yeah, I definitely like this Scotch brand. Like, they're really good. And I have little ones for like name tags and stuff like that I can do smaller little embellishments with. I wanted to make some waterproof like key tags and stuff. And so I'll probably use those little pouches for that when I'm making those. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to grab 2 with that hand and 2 with this hand and see if I can make a difference that way. Sorry, you're probably just getting a picture of my arm. And, oh, there we go. I want to make sure they're all separated well. Oh, this one did not crease at all, so that's perfect. Maybe because I'm holding it down so tight. That could be. That could be what it is. I like this one, the little magic ones. I just love that. I have a special plan for those ones. Someone who would love to have some little magic ones for their books when they're reading. I just thought that would be so cool. So I had to make them. And, you know, just having the thickness on the back is wonderful, because it sure gives it that stability it needs. Okay, we're going to send this through again, because you know what? I want to make sure they're all sealed real good. Perfect. Oh, I should cut out 2 more. I just need another 2 laminated. Let me see. Oh, I don't have backing on these 2. Well, maybe I'll leave those 2 for last. Oh, I'll cut a sheet and I'll put them in. That'll be okay. Look how gorgeous these turn out. Just absolutely love these. I almost want to start inserting like a bookmark in all my journals when I make them. Just stick a bookmark in there. Just for something special. There's another one. Let's put this one in. And oops, I don't want that to happen. I want it to feed in properly. Okay. Oh, that one turned a little bit. Let's push it back in there. Okay. Oh, I was holding it a bit. I curled it. That's okay. That one should be cool now. They stay really hot, actually. They actually stay hot for a little bit. So you gotta be careful not to burn yourself. It's a pretty hot machine, but boy, does it ever do a good job. Just for a small little machine like this, it does a great job. I remember a long time ago when I was doing some laminated, I can't remember even what I was doing that was laminated, but I remember having to take my sheets. I think it was for school, for college. I had to take my sheets to a business in the community that had a laminator. And I had to do it there. Oh, that sounds funny. I'll go over there. We're going to cut them apart in a few minutes here. See if I can just cut these two apart here and use them like that. I don't know. It might go kind of wonky because it's nice to have, there's a little seam here that holds everything together. But you know what? Let's try this. I don't want to sticky my machine though. Okay, let's see what happens here. Did I do this one twice? Does anyone remember? I think I did. Ooh, that didn't sound very healthy. Ay, 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 it folded it right over. Holy. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that one again. That one decided to be nasty. Oh yeah, look at the crease it made in there. Huh. Oh no, it's doing it again. Wonder why it would do that. Okay. That's really weird. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get that crease out once and for all. I'm going to do this with it. Oops, come there. I don't know why that thing keeps popping down like that. It's really annoying. Okay, you know what? Let's do it this way and see if we can get that crease out of there. Because it'll make it really hard to cut that one. There we go. Just reheating it to smooth it. That's okay. So there. So these are going to end up getting cut apart. And I can just cut them apart rough at first. And then take and trim around it after. I want to make sure that there's no openings. There, that's better. Now I can turn that off and cool it so I don't burn myself. I'm going to cut these across here. I don't know if there's anything I can use that for, but possibly. Okay, and I'll be trimming these down. So we're getting quite the pile of them, which is really nice. But what do you think of this? I love my laminator. You know, it has just made these so much stronger. And it has sealed them in really well. I'm going to try to stay in the middle of these so I can trim them without losing the integrity of the... And then once I trim it all down, I might have to send it through again. We'll see. We'll see if I can get it to seal down even tighter. They all look pretty good though, which is really nice. They look like they sealed really well. There's that little spacing around it. But, oh, they're beautiful. I love the colors. I thought for Valentine's, isn't this cute? These little Valentine's tags. You know, what a nice little gifty to put with some chocolates, right? I went a little crooked with that one. Some of these might not be useful. And this one here, I think I'm going to have to reseal it. So, yeah, I think right there. I'm going to put those two off to the side. Because if I have to reseal them, maybe I better turn my machine back on. I think. These ones are okay. Oh, it's still hot, so that's good. I think I'm going to take and reseal those two. But I do have that one piece left over, so that'll be great. Okay, let's move this stuff. I have this piece right here. Let's see, is it enough? I don't know if it's enough. It might be enough. Let's see. How does this one go? Well, you know what? Let's trim it down first. Because I'll be trimming through 2 layers pretty soon. Okay. I'm going to have to do this in the light so I can see where my seams are. It's probably an easier way to do this, but let me see. There we go. That one can go there. You know what? I think I can only get one in there. So, you know what? Let's do that. I'll do one here. And one in a different pouch, which will be just fine. It'll keep them separated. And it'll be fun. Yeah. Now, what is that like with a double laminating? I don't know. There we go. Looks okay. Looks like it laminated, no problem. It's a little thick. That's all right. I'm going to cut this here. And send it through here. All right. So I'm hoping that seals down. Yep, seal down to that other sheet. And I'll be able to cut through both of them. Boy, this one's really strong. Good. Just fine. I don't have to leave that much room around it, just to make sure that I can see the little seam around the edge. That's all. There should be enough room. There we go. Turned out great. Yep. And I'll be able to cut the extra off. There, now we can turn the machine off. So I don't know. This is what my project was tonight, was just playing with these things. Just because I wanted to have a few made for some books. And they turned out just fantastic. And I used paper from Pink Monarch Prints. Is where I do believe I had the extra paper from. Or maybe it was from Design Bundles. I'm not sure. But I'll have to look and see. But to me, they turned out great. I'm really happy with them. So... and I think this is just about enough from what I needed. And they'll be perfect. Anyway, thanks for joining me tonight. And I'll see you again at the One Sweet Shop. And I have some really cute projects on the go here. I want to I'll show you these. What are these little guys? Look at these little hearts for Valentine's. Aren't those just so adorable? I printed out a few, and I made a little pocket with a doily out of these. I don't have any right here right now, but I do have these little guys. And I had tucked these inside the pockets, the little cows. I had tucked them inside of there. And they look so adorable. So I just might, maybe I'll laminate some of these little guys on here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next couple days. You know, it could get pretty wild with the little, what are these? Highland cows? It might get pretty wild with the Highland cows around here. We'll be having some fun. But you take care. You have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you again. Bye-bye.